we talking about, have you ever been hit before? Sister Marianne, have you ever been hit before? No, anything, have you ever been hit before? Ever been hit? Where?
In the arm.
They hit you in the arm? Did they smack you in the arm? Did they punch you in the arm? Did they kick you in the arm?
Punch.
They punched you in the arm. Okay, all right. Punched in the arm. Okay, there you go. All right, Sister Sophie, you got hit before?
Yes.
Where?
Everywhere.
Everywhere. Okay, just pick one body part.
The head.
In the head. Okay. What about you, Serenity? In the mouth. You got punched in the mouth, smacked in the mouth? They punch you in the mouth. Okay. What about you in TV land? Those of you watching, what'd you get hit at? All right, what you got, Sister D? What'd you get hit at?
I said in the face.
In the face.
Well, everywhere, like some said, but yeah, in the face.
In the face. All right. Sister Letty, what you got?
Back of the head.
In the back of the head? You said in the back of the head. Oh my goodness. You got hit in the back of the head like a cop or something. But what you got, Desiree?
All over.
All over, pick a spot.
In the spine.
In the spine. Jay, what you got? In the leg. You got kicked in the leg?
I got a rock.
You got a rock. I don't want to talk about some hits, some physical. Not no rocks. You got, so what happened? Kicked in the leg from the leg? Kicked in the leg. All right. What you got, Legend Mom, what you got? Hit in the chest? You got punched in the chest? Punched in the chest. Okay, I'm gonna pick. I got hit in the face. I got hit in the face. When I got hit in the face, it felt like fire. Anybody got smacked in the face before? You felt like fire was like, you felt like your face was still here for like, until you laid down, it's like, why is my face still stinging? Like, it's not supposed to be like this, D. Why is my face still stinging? All right, so another serious question that I still have to ask everybody is, right? I know you probably don't want to answer this question. Have you ever hit anybody before? Where, Sister J? You don't remember. You know, when it always comes to us remembering whether we hit somebody, we never remember whether we hit anybody before. All right, what you got, Sister Marianne?
Yes.
Where?
Slap him in the face.
You slapped him in the face, like a pimp. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. You slapped him in the face. All right, what you got, Sister D?
Yes. I say everywhere to them, but
Everywhere?
I never hit him in the balls yet.
You never hit the balls yet, but so you were gonna pick a body part.
I would say in the face.
In the face? All right, Sister Jessica, have you ever hit somebody before? In the face too. All right, what's up with all these faces? What's up with you, Desiree? What you got? Oh, I'm sorry. Desiree, what you got? Six?
So in self-defense, yes.
Okay, lawyer. We got lawyers in here too. We got nurses, lawyers, doctors. What you got, Desiree?
In the face.
In the face. What you got, Serenity? You hit somebody in the back of the head too, like a cop. All right, what you got, Legend Mom? What you got? You hit somebody in the neck, like a chopper throw, or what is going on here? You karate chop me in the neck? Oh my God! I'm not even okay. What you got, Sophie? I was holding my neck.
I thought so for the nose.
Did you? Where did you hit him at? You hit him in the nose. All right, we don't got nose. All right, you got the nose. Okay, all right. What you got, lady? The side of the head?
Because they had my hair, and there was the one punching me in the back of the head, so she had my hair with my hand, punching me, so I had to hit her wherever I could hit her.
The side of the face, what you hitting her with the side fist, or what you said hitting her with the fist? Like the front fist, like Steven Seagal. Okay, all right. You don't remember, but you trying to. Okay, all right. You trying to. Oh, I'm showing my age here. Showing my age. Like Jackie Chan at the time. Okay, all right, good. So, okay, on the side of the head. All right, Sister Jessica, you said you hit somebody too, right? In the face. Okay, all right. Anybody ever been kicked before? I know. Where they kick you at? They kicked you in the back of the leg? like an NWA, what's that wrestling match? What you got, us? What you got, Legend Mama? What you got? They kicked you in your face? Ooh. What about you, Sophie?
In the ribs.
They kicked you in the ribs. What about you, D?
Have I been kicked?
Yes.
That I cannot remember. I'll be fighting. So.
Oh, you fight? Okay. You been scrapping.
I would say yes, maybe I have been kicked.
Okay, you've been scrapping. Okay. Those of you that's watching, have you ever been kicked before? Desiree, what you got? Where you been kicked before?
Well, I got jumped by 2 girls, so I got kicked everywhere.
You got kicked everywhere. All right. Marianne, you ain't never been kicked before, right? Marianne don't play that. Marianne bought a switchblade. I got you, Marianne. I got you. What about you, Jay? You ever been kicked before? In the back of your leg. Okay, like a wrestler or something. Letty, you been kicked before? You've been kicked before. Who in here have been spit on before? Raise your hand. Right. Anybody ever spit on you before? Right. Who in here spit on somebody before? Woo! I see him. I see him. So, Sister D, who'd you spit on, and why'd you spit on him?
I spit on him because when you talk about special things like your family kids, and you get really disrespectful, then you're gonna get spit on.
Like, what kind of spit was it? Was it a loogie spit?
Oh, it was.
Okay,
I
what?
spit. For a woman, I spit.
You spit, okay.
Because, I mean,
Okay.
because the person should never went that far, and then they should never went that far.
Got you.
So when you come to me and you disrespectful in this space, I'm gonna disgrace you and spit on. So when he got spit on, what happened? That's when we go boxing, fighting, and shoot.
So you spit on him because of the words that came out of the person's
Yes,
mouth.
yes.
All right, got you. What you got, Serenity? Who'd you spit on? Oh, who spit on you? Somebody spit on you? So you spit back. You did spit on him. Okay, so why they spit on you for? What was the reason why they spit on you? Y'all was fighting and they spit. Okay, all right. And you just spit on them back. Jessica, you never spit on anybody. All right, Marianne, you spit on somebody. Why? Because they made you mad. And that's the only thing you can do is just be like, was it a loogie spit? What? Just a spit? Okay. What you got? So if you spit on somebody before?
Yes, Jay's dad.
You spit on Jay's dad before? Okay. Was it it was a nasty spit?
Yes.
Ugly spit. Desiree, you never spit on nobody before? But you got spit on. Okay. Now, what you get spit on? Did they spit on you for no reason? Okay. Whenever you hear one of those, that's like, let me tell you a story. That's like one of those, let me tell you one of those, when they take a deep breath, that's like, let me tell you a story. Let me go way back.
You felt like I was too close to him, I guess.
See, gotcha. Gotcha. All right, Jay, you ever been spit on before? What about you, Sis Letty?
Yes.
Anybody ever spit on somebody on accident? Raise your hand. Like talking. I'm like, come on now, Maria, let me see something now. Let me see something. And you spit on somebody by accident, the first thing they do is, other person act all extra. They be like, oh, lad. White man, it is just a little tiny spit. But they be white like you throw water on them. Oh, I need to take a shower now. I'm like, man, you're so extra.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I get extra too when somebody spit on me. When somebody's talking to me and they spit on me, and all I can think about is this person just spit on me. I'm not listening to nothing that person. Am I the only person that do that, or other people do that? Yes, they get zoned and I'm like, should I wipe the spit from my forehead, or should I just wait till they finish? Because I know the spit is still on my forehead. And then you know what I hate, Jessica? I hate when somebody try to wipe the spit off. I'm like, don't smear your spit on my forehead. Just spit on me. You try to rub the spit in. I'm like, leave me alone. Let me wipe it off. I said, hold on a second. I can't believe you're so gross. I'm like, seriously, I don't like it. I'm like, and then when you get around the same person that's spitting, you just like, when you get around them again, and you start talking to them, you like, before you remember that they spit on you, you get close and then you remember they spit on you, so you just kind of like back up. You talk to them like how Jamaicans talk. This is how the Jamaicans talk like this. The Jamaicans be like, yo, wow, what's up? Like, so yes, all of us have been spit on before. All of us have been kicked on, punched before, and smacked. I smacked people before, grown men. I'm not proud of it. I smacked a woman before. I've been smacked by a woman before. I remember I was driving. Those of you know the story. I was driving on I-95 with my ex-wife. I said something slick out of my mouth. I'm not gonna lie. I used to have a slick mouth. I still do, but not as much as I used to have a slick mouth. I still have a slick mouth, but not as much as I used to have a slick mouth. I just want y'all to all get that part. Not as much as I used to have a slick mouth. And I was driving, and my son was in the back seat, and my stepson was in the back seat, and I'm driving, and I'm just like, I got the music on kind of low so I can hear myself, and I'm like, and all of a sudden, she punched me right in my face, boom, on the side of my face, and my head hit the glass, and my head bounced back off the glass, and I pulled the car over, and I saw demons. I saw a whole bunch of demons. So I got out of the car, I went around the car, and I snatched the door open, and I dragged it, and I threw it on the side of the road on I-95. Slammed the door back, got back in the car, and I started driving. Put Tupac on, blasting Tupac, driving down I-95, got 10 miles, and I started thinking, I looked over to the side, there was nobody to the side, like, phew, she just put her hands on me, I should kill her. I drove 10 miles, turned right back around, and picked up, rolling one of that, keep the car, keep your hands off me. I'm not your child, blah, 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 blah. But I was talking slick out my mouth, and she punched me right in my face. So I've been hit before, yes, I've been hit before. I've been hit before, really, legend. I've really been hit before. And it doesn't feel good to get hit. I want to switch gears a little bit again. A lot of the things that we deal with in our lives, this is real talk. It benefits us sometimes later on. To go through certain things in our life, it might not benefit you now, but it'll benefit you later on. I remember my stepdad used to beat my real mama all the time. He used to beat my real mama, stomp her on the head. He used to take the cane and hit her with cane. She used to steal his money, and he used to beat up on her. He used to beat up on her real bad. So I said to myself, when I get older, I'm going to kill this joke. When I'm able to pick up something to hit him over the head or shoot him, I'm going to kill my stepfather. I also said, when I get older, I'm never going to put my hands on a what? On a female. So a lot of the things that we go through so it can help us later on. A lot of the things that we see that other people go through, it will help us for later on. Something that you saw early in your life, Sister Jessica, you ever see your dad beat up on your mom? Yeah. Right. And what were you thinking about when you were younger, when your dad was beating up on your mom? What were you thinking? She should have shut up. Just a real Bible study right here, right? You're right, just a real Bible study. You ever seen a couple fighting, Desiree? And when you saw them fighting, what was your first thoughts? None of your business, right? What about your family members fighting? Yeah. Same thing, none of your business? Okay. When you see different things that happens in other people's lives or in your own life, sometimes that just kind of forms who you are today or who you are at that point in time. What you got, Sister D?
That's right now, like everything's been going on for years that can happen for a reason, right? But over this past week, a friend of mine, daughter, when she had a kid, a boy, been disrespectful, been stealing and doing all that, thinking that's what, car and all that. Well, but it was telling me about it. Well, we go to his house for a minute, and his daughter comes up and is like, hey, we take everything out of their bedroom and taking their kids back, and they want to sit there and do this to us. We don't take everything like, I want to call the cops and something steals from them, whatever. So, we're gonna help her, and then what's ended up coming, right? We're trying to figure what's coming. They started, you know, arguing. I go back in the room, and I looked at my buddy and go, bro, if I see them, or if I hear them going off on their mom, I'm gonna get in the middle. Because I'm a mother, and I'm gonna help, you know, and I don't like that. So, well, we get up and everything, but one of the boys just ran off, took off, okay? So she's freaking out. She's freaking out, and going on and that's all this, the way it is. But I've been in a situation because my husband off. So for me to go through what I go through, and I'll tell her to go through, you go to church like this, I go, we have to let him go. We got to let him go because I have to do that same thing with my daughter. Not once, not twice, not three times, 4 times. And the years not time. So I did what I learned here to give her because there's a reason why I went there first before I can help somebody else out. And that's what exactly what I told her. But if I'm not going to help you out, I'm going to help somebody else out. And lately I've been helping like Andrea and it's just crazy how that.
I'm glad you said that because what has God put you through that is helping you out, that's not only helping you out, but it's helping other people out. Right? Matthew 26 chapter in the 65th verse. Those of you that's watching the TV land or Facebook land, please don't get mad at me. Don't beat me up. Then the high priest tore his clothes, saying, they tore Jesus' clothes, saying he has spoken blasphemy. What further need do we have of witnesses? Look now, you have heard his blasphemy. What do you think? Earlier, Sister D said, somebody said something to me that I didn't like. It was personal about my family members, right? And Sister D said, right, this is coming from Sister D. This is not from Pastor Fortune. This is not from Serenity. Sister Sophie never said this. Sister Jessica never said this. I'm holding Sister D to what Sister D said. Sister D said, I'm going to read further. I'm just going to leave it right there. I'm going to leave you in suspense. Sister D said, she didn't say what the high priest said. The high priest tore Jesus' clothes, his shirt, right? And he said, listen to me. This dude right here is talking BS. Are you serious? You want to talk BS to me about what you are, what you're supposed to be? This is personal. I take my God personal. You talking mad crap. Like, you're not going to just say whatever you want to say to me. And this is what the high priest did, right? Now you have heard his blasphemy. What do you think? The high priest said. What do y'all think about somebody talking crap to me? You think I'm going to take somebody talking crap to me? I'm not going to take nobody talking crap to me or nobody talking crap to you. What do you think? This is what the high priest said. And then they answered and said, he is deserving of death. They was like, yeah, he need to die. You need to do something with him. You know, you all had a friend. I know you, girl. I know you ain't gonna let him tell you like that. Did you hear what she said on Facebook? What? You need to say something. This is what they said. Then they spat in his face. This is what he did, Serenity. They did the exact same thing that who did? They spit in his face. Why did they spit in his face? He never touched him. He never laid a hand on it. He never said, he never shook him. He never choked him. Jesus never did none of that. He never did none of that. But they spit in his face. Imagine people spitting in your face instead of one person, Sister D, spitting in your face. And imagine a whole bunch of people spitting in your face because of something that they said, right? Something that Jesus said made them spit in his face. Not only did they spit in his face, Sister Jessica, they beat him, they punched him. Boom, 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 kept on hitting him with licks, right? And others struck him with the palms of their hands. Anybody got big face before? Anybody know what big face is? Right. They did, I would rather be big face, I don't know, come to think about it. But I would rather be big face than for somebody to smack me. They smacked Jesus with the palm of his hands. Bah! They smacked fire out of Jesus. With the palm of his, spit on him, beat him, kicked him, smacked him with the palm of his hands, calling him all type of names, right? Struck him with the palm of his hand, saying, prophesies to us, Christ, who is the one who struck you? They was beating him so bad, right? And they was making fun. there was so many people beating on him and punching him and kicking him, that they was like, yo, you're supposed to be Jesus. You're supposed to be telling us who hit you. Tell us who hit you. Anybody seen that Chris Tucker movie? When Chris Tucker got there, he was like, who kicked me? Rush out. He was like, who kicked me? They were telling Jesus, tell us who kicked you now. Since you want to prophesy, you want to be the king of the Jews, tell us who smacked you. Tell us who spit on you. Since you got all of the sense, Jesus. Jesus had to go through what some of us had to go through. Jesus got kicked, spit on, punched, got called names. They made fun of him. They did everything in the book to him. They did everything that happened to everybody else. Everything that happened to you, it happened to Jesus. All because he started talking. People don't like hearing the truth, right? When you confront a cheating dude, when the dude is cheating on you, you confront him, the first thing the dude want to do is put his hands on you, right? Some women put their hands on other women too. Some women, I'm not going to front, some woman beaters, some women that's in a relationship with other women, they be the worst. Because they be putting on their hands on other women more than the dudes put their hands on the other. I'm like, men, right? Men that's dating other men, they be putting their hands on the men, trying to choke the man out. I feel like, no, you might put this on TV. No, world stuff. Like, it's going down around here. There should be no reason why somebody put their hands on you. It is uncalled for somebody to put their hands on you. And it is not uncalled for you to defend yourself. If you're defending yourself, you can defend yourself until you can get out of it. I want everybody to be able to defend themselves. And what I want you to be able to defend yourself with is with the word of God. When somebody's coming to you with words, you already know what they did to Jesus with the words. So I want you to be mindful. All of the things that you've been through, all of the things, he went through all that stuff, all of those beatings, just to help us out. He went through all of those beatings. He went to get spit on just so we can live a better life. He went through all of those kickings and all of those people, I'm not calling them names, just so we can help out other folks. That's what Jesus went through. He went through the exact same thing. And guess what? Some of us go through harsh relationships and go through beatings and go through being attacked and go through people talking about us on Instagram, Facebook, and all the rest of the social media, just so that we are able to grow and so that we're able to help out other people. Jesus did that so he can help out humanity. He wasn't selfish. And a lot of us don't want to go through that. A lot of us say, I'm not going through that. God just allowed you to go through certain things. And Jesus could have had his angels come and attack and kill each and every last person. But then, what about me? What would have happened to me? So he did it so I could be protected. He did it so I don't have to smack somebody in the face. So I don't have to kick somebody. So I don't have to spit on somebody like I did before. Like I spit on people before. I got a scar right here because I spit on somebody. Somebody hit me with a tire iron because I spit on them. So he did it for me. He got beat in the head, so I don't have to get hit in the head. He got kicked in the chest, so I don't have to be kicked in the chest. He went through all of these things, so I don't have to go through these things. What have you gone through in your life that not only is helping you out now, but helping other people?